Hi guys, I am back with another YouTube video. This is my second YouTube video, which I will be talking about my personal and recent success stories with manifestation. And then my next video, which will be uploaded around the same time as this one, will be a commenter response video. Like I told you guys before, this whole entire channel is mostly to help you guys. It's not about me, but I did want to talk about my own personal recent successes because sometimes people are inquisitive and they want to know. So I used to be this way, so let's dive into it. I manifested a trip to Bahamas, Dior sneakers, and a text from SP. But what did I do and how did it exactly come about in my 3D? Those two questions are questions that everyone wants to know. Our inquisitive mind wants to know. So, as you can see on my left, these are my notes. I wrote in my notes Bahamas by cruise. I have Mexico. I have other places that I want to go and things I want to do. And then on the right side, you can see where it was made manifest in my 3D through a text message. So it says, I'm going on a cruise the Friday, blank, blank, blank. I would like for you to go. It's to the Bahamas for 3 days. So what did I do? First, I wrote Bahamas by cruise. I did not get specific with the date. I didn't get specific with anything, you guys. Why? Because I personally did not care how it came, when it came, the room type of the cruise ship, the specific part Bahamas. I did not care, but if you do care, get specific. Secondly, I left the specific desire alone and I focused on umbrella affirmations, which are just general affirmations without having any expectations on the when and the how. Lastly, my desire was made manifest. I received the text on the right that I showed you guys from nowhere, from someone I know. Did I talk about my desire to this person or to anyone? No. I didn't lift a finger for my desire. I did nothing, honestly, nothing. Okay? It's nothing you have to do, but I do want to say this. I have a belief that it's nothing I have to do when it comes to the things that I want. So this belief will be made manifest in my reality. So if you want to also get to the point where you're manifesting things without lifting a finger, then you need to have this belief also. Okay, and then I have listed a few affirmations that I affirm during this time and that I affirm on a general basis and that I affirm for travel and trips generally. And they are listed below. But, I'm not going to joke when I say this. I have probably hundreds of affirmations for different categories of my life. And so you might see 4 that's listed right now. And I'm not saying that you need more than 4, but me personally, I like to have a list and I like for it to be long. Okay. So, how did it manifest in the 3D? How did this desire show up through a text out of nowhere? But for you, it could be in person by your SP, by a friend, by a family member, maybe through a giveaway. Can you get specific on how you want it to come? You sure can because you make the rules, you guys. Okay, so next is Dior shoes. On the left is my notes. I wrote Dior shoes. And then on the right is my Dior shoes. And I just want to say I have a list of everything I want. Like I told you guys, I have a list of travels and trips I want to take. I have a list of clothes I want to have. And sometimes it's general items like Dior shoes, and sometimes it's specific items like the exact shoe type. But first thing I did was write Dior shoes. I did not get specific on the when or the how, nor did I get specific on what type of shoe. And I do want to say months did go by with no movement. However, I never really cared about having movement. My focus wasn't on movement because I knew that in this lifetime, one day, I was going to have my dream closets and they was going to be filled with everything I want them to be filled with. So, secondly, I occasionally update my wardrobe list. I add to it, I take away. So one day while I was actually updating my wardrobe list, I stated this affirmation. I am going to get everything on my wardrobe list with no expectations on the how or the when because I genuinely did not care. But within a few days of stating that affirmation above, I went to the mall and the person, SP, actually bought me Dior shoes. So below is some umbrella affirmations that I affirm during this time and that I affirm on a daily basis and that I affirm specifically for my wardrobe. How did it manifest in the 3D? Now, this is a short story, but it kind of looks long, so I'm trying to see if I actually really want to read this. But basically, one Saturday evening, me and SP was trying to figure out what we wanted to do. I had just got my hair done, and we was like, okay, I need to be seen. And he wanted to be seen with me. And so I kind of had a strong feeling before I went to SB House. I had a strong feeling that I wanted to go shopping, but I really didn't say nothing about going shopping, y'all. I just had a strong feeling that I wanted to go shopping, and kind of like I was gonna go shopping. Like it was like an intuitive feeling. And so SP asked me what I wanted to do, and I told him, go shopping or go to the movies because I did actually want to do both. And so we ended up going shopping, and he bought me the Dior shoes. You guys can kind of read the short story. But I wrote this short story because I wanted to show you guys that a sequence of events is happening all the time for you. So you might think that, like in this short story, that my Versace slide shrinking was bad news because I thought it was kind of bad news. I didn't care too much about it because I know who I am, but I was like, ugh, why is my Versace slides shrinking? Why are they shrunk? I was like, why did I put them in the sun? Oh, I was just like, oh my gosh. But then, as you can see, those Versace slides shrinking led to something better, which is my Dior shoes. And yeah, I jumped at an opportunity when he asked me where I wanted to go, and I had zero expectations. And yeah, Dior shoes came out of going to the mall, y'all. Okay, so this is SP. On the left is my notes, blank. I, I gotta scratch out SP, y'all. Y'all might have the same SP. I'm joking. But SP loves and accepts me just as I am, how I am. And then on the right, you can see where SP text me, I accept you as you are. And he said like a bunch of other stuff, y'all, which was kind of personal, but it was so beautiful. And it kind of almost made me tear up a little bit because I was like, my manifestations are working. But no, I was just like, just happy, y'all. So what did I do to get this text message? I have a list of qualities I want from SP. Just like everything else, I have a list. I'm very organized. So first, I got clear on what I wanted from SP and how I wanted SP to show up. Secondly, I wrote it down and I say it as a daily affirmation. Is it some days that I do not say these affirmations? Yes. Do I say other affirmations in replace of these affirmations? Yes. I go about my days with saying affirmations that speak to me, that I want to say. I don't feel forced to say any affirmations on a daily. Lastly, he texted me that above text out of nowhere. And it's so funny how sometimes manifestation shows up out of nowhere. It's an amazing thing. How did it manifest in the 3D? Through a text. But SP for you might tell you over dinner or a phone call. SP might ask you to come over and then you go over, and the SP might tell you in person. So it's all just different for everyone. So that's why people say don't worry about the how, because it really is different for everyone. And let the how come how it comes. It's a beautiful thing. Manifesting is so beautiful, and allowing it to come when it comes and how it comes is even more beautiful. It's just infinite intelligence that is working for you. Let it work for you. Let it do its job. Okay, y'all, so that's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe or not. I'm going to manifest you doing it anyways. So I will see you in the next video, which will be posted very, very soon. And like I said, it is a commenter response video. Okay, bye.